My 1 minute quick rundown of the SMALLRIG 5339 phone support with cold shoe mount is that it is a really quick, functional way to get someone who primarily shoots on an iPhone to get set up and broken down very quickly. I bought two for my desk setup, and I have these angles here. Here is 1, 2, 3, and I can take it down that quick. It did move when I removed it, but you could always fine tune it here. So I think definitely worth the buy. And now we're gonna dive in of how I just kind of set it up and use it. But yeah, I really do like this, and I love the MagSafe feature of the iPhones. So go grab at least two. Here's the good morning. My desk is a mess, but I just wanted to start doing my kind of unboxing. But let's go start with cleaning this freaking desk, man. Cool. So what I have here is a all-in-one desk rig that I do not use. I mean, I kind of use it, but I don't. And now that I got these meta glasses, I think I'm going to pivot into POV videos since I have the meta glasses. It's just a bit strange because it's this frame, and I don't know where in the frame it can be seen. But we're talking about the SMALLRIGs because to continue to not use this rig that I have set up, I'm going to add MagSafe because I basically just use my phones here. And it's kind of a pain to just constantly do this and move it. So we're going to replace these two items with just some MagSafe items to continue to build what I kind of started. And what I'm trying to do are videos in 10 1-minute videos because I can set my meta glasses to record in 1 minute. So I'm gonna go see how good I am at knowing when a minute is. Let me grab some scissors. I got the MagSafe because I have an iPhone 15 Pro, and I recently refound my iPhone 12 Pro, and so I'm trying to do things as simple as possible. So if I can set up my iPhones and then use my iPad Pro, which I got because you can use multicam on the Final Cut app on the phones and the iPad, I can do a multi-cam sequence that is directly to the iPad, and then I can just edit it. Now this is very interesting because it looked like this popped out, but I'm glad it doesn't. Well, am I glad it doesn't? Because I need to put it on. How does this come out? It's interesting. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Does this spin? No, which I kind of like. It looks like there's an Allen. Can that be tightened? Probably through here. So how do I... Wait. Ah. Wow, that's clever, actually. Interesting. Because I do have these Gorilla Pods. I could actually even just go direct, but I like the fact that I could have a ball and head to do some finer adjustment. My typical structure for the phone would be facing up, and so is this strong enough to hold that? Would I do this? Is there enough slack? Because the iPhone 16 is not as big. Oh, and there is a cold shoe. Okay, now that's pretty awesome. I was thinking, should we just hold it like that? Is it strong enough and sturdy enough? It looks like it is. So let's just mount one of these Gorilla Pods, click it up here. I'm going to grab my two phones and see if I can set up both. And I guess I'll do a quick multicam since we're here. So let me go let this minute run out on my glasses. Oh shoot, where's my tool? Okay, so I need to clean this whole thing too. I just stuffed everything from the desk in these. Alright, I have found the tool. So, set this up first. I'm going to set one up on the Gorilla Pod. guess it doesn't really matter the orientation for this. And then I'll set one directly to the tripod thread of this arm of the system that I purchased for my desk for the purpose of vlogging. And of course, here we are, right? But this thing so far, it feels very sturdy. This is also a SMALLRIG item. I have a lot of SMALLRIG things. I have the SD card, I have that. And I have many thoughts about many things. But we'll do one item at a time. Okay, I'm going to tighten this because you notice there's a little bit of give. That give is kind of, ooh, it does spin. Okay, so there is some tension on that rotation. I tightened this by hand because now it's pulling the tripod male, because even though I cranked this, the tension against the plate was not there. Let's go set up a multicam sequence on my iPad Pro, and then you can kind of see what's happening. I do like the minimal packaging. I do like the lack of plastic, and I think that's great for the packaging. Let's go set up my iPads. We'll see you back in a bit. I suppose some people would be interested in how to do multicam sequence. We're going to do live multi-camera. I just named it SMALLRIG. Known devices, we have Friday. We have Friday, which is Friday before I update it, and Orange. Next, resolution, let's do 10. Well, we're in 3K technically. 30 frames a second, just so it matches the glasses. We're going to do standard. And we can start recording. Camera indicators. It's interesting how, does it know? Does it know? Let's go flip this up. So, curious if you can see that. All right, well, there's my ugly face. So, not that the deep dives in the SMALLRIG. Let's focus on the SMALLRIG. So here is the GorillaPod. Let's get that there. I was going to use my SMALLRIG screen, but I just realized because I'm using the iPad, I don't necessarily need it anymore, which is interesting. You can do a leveler on this, right? Yes, I can. Level. Cool. Let's do grid overlay. I wish there was like a way to just make that like default. I also don't think this leveler is as good as like the built-in leveler. Oish. I see what's happening. If I was using the SMALLRIG screen, I could just open like the compass, the measure app, and it would actually allow me to do a precise level. But that's fine for now. Let's maybe do that. And it's cool because you can do like really micro adjustments on the actual SMALLRIG item, and then because it's MagSafe, I can do these little rotations, so that's very cool. So that's the angle 1. Say I was going to be interested in angle 2. I mean, maybe I will start using this setup. I think this needs to go out a little. This camera can see that camera. This doesn't have a case either, so I should be pretty careful with that. I need to move this back as well. Interesting that I can. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I can just rotate this. All right, okay. It's all coming together. So, do I just, and this one is actually on a mic stand because it didn't have enough arms. I should have bought the bigger one instead of the kind of more cheaper one. And then let's lift it up a little bit. Straighten that. That's not bad, actually. All right, so now I'm gonna move this here. That's pretty center. Make it face down just a little bit. I might be able to push it all the way against the wall if I really wanted space. That's cool. What is this exposure on? See, and it's cool because you can like do very fine adjustments instead of just like 0.3. No, let's do manual. Minus. I'm liking the -8. So yeah, I got these two small rigs. I don't think I'm going to use them as base plates, but they could be used as base plates for tripods. I just wanted something that's just quick and easy, and now I can just pull this down whenever I want to. It is very cool because let's say I need to do micro adjustments. This does pivot. You have all these access points to make these micro fine adjustments to what you are shooting and your angles of your cameras. So yeah, that's very cool. If you guys are interested, sorry, if you guys are interested in how to use the multicam in your phone, please shout it out. Interesting night. All right. This one as well is too bright. This could go like -1.6. Notice, I guess there is a, it didn't remember the last thing I wanted it to do. What if we shot in 4K? Does that change the quality of it?